Everyone, welcome back to my channel and Life Goes On by Tanvi. I am Tanvi and these are my hands and this is my crystal jewelry. These are my crystal bracelets that you can purchase from my crystal jewelry store and links to which are in the description of this episode. Okay, so this episode is actually a little different. This reading is a little different because it's I have done one yes or no question, yes or no reading before, but this will be shorter. This will be more precise and this will not be as like explaining. And also, like you can see here, this time I have many options. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, like, I've already pulled cards out. I've used a separate tarot deck for every single pile, and this time I'll go by my intuition. If you want, you can check out the other yes or no reading if this one does not satisfy you, because that is more detailed. So this we'll be finding out answers to any question that you have in yes, as yes, no or maybe. I will not majorly address the question here. Again, if you are looking for an in-depth reading, I have one of those already on my channel and I will link that one as well in the description. So you can go check that out as well. But this one will be just a clear yes, no or maybe, okay? So for this, before we go on and I introduce you to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 piles, I would just like to say that before you click on your pile, it's important for you to understand that the way you frame a question is very important, because this will be the answer to that question. For example, if you ask okay, so for example, if you ask a question that, will I fail? Am I not going to succeed? Then the answer will be like, am I not going to succeed in this? Then if the answer is no, you know, then that could mean that yes, you will succeed. Okay, so something like that. So please make sure that your question is very, very, very clear before you ask, like before you click on your pile. Okay, so I would really recommend that you meditate on your question, think about your question, frame it very clearly, then open your eyes and then pick the pile that you feel drawn to the most. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce your pile. This is the first pile with tiger eye. This is second pile with rose quartz. This is pile number 3 with the clear quartz. This is pile number 4 with black tourmaline. Pile number 5 with lapis lazuli. Pile number 6 with the amethyst. So again, I repeat, think of the question very properly. Frame the question very, very, very properly and then pick the pile. Do not make sure that your question is very clear, because this will be a very short reading. And yeah, so I will see you in your pile and I hope this gives you some sort of a clarity. Okay. So take your time, pick the pile, pause the video here. I hope all the piles are visible. Yeah, now they are visible. Yes, so take your time, pause the video, pick your pile. And please, again, I repeat, form the question very clearly. At the same time, please understand that tarot reads current energies. So the answer might change after a while. This might, if you don't like the answer, don't let this impact or change your life. Please don't let tarot or, you know, these two hands on YouTube examine how you take major decisions in your life. At the end of the day, it's your life and your decisions and your intuition has to be more important than my intuition or anybody else's intuition in this entire world. Nobody can tell you what you need to do with your life, but this is just to provide some clarity if it can. If not, then please go by what your gut is telling you. Okay. So yes, so pause the video, frame the question nicely and don't let anything impact you. Okay, so and I'll see you in your reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 1, not everybody. So this is going to be your yes, no, or maybe. This reading, again, I repeat, will be shorter than my other readings. And also, please make sure that you have formed a very clear question, a yes, no, or maybe question. At the same time, if you don't like the answer, please feel free to not go by this answer. Understand that tarot only reads current energies. Maybe this is where you're headed and this is just your current energies. You can go back, meditate, and then come back, choose another pile, or just ignore this reading entirely and go by only your gut. That's anyhow something that I would always recommend, to only listen to your own intuition. Okay. So let's see what we have. So we have 7th house of partners. We have yes. Okay, so we have a clear yes with an exclamation mark. We have a yes. Then we have Ace of Cups. We have the Artist. We have Knight of Swords. Okay. We have 7 of Swords. We have the High Priestess. Okay, so because this reading is ending with the High Priestess, I just want to say that your intuition is on point. Okay, so this, the answer is of course like yes. Please make sure that your question was formed clearly. But yeah, we have a direct yes answer here. What it's trying to say is a number of things. Because the High Priestess has the 7 of Swords, I would first like to address that, yes, probably somebody has been, this can mean again a number of things, okay? So with the yes and the High Priestess and the 7 of Swords together, I'm getting a clear message that there has been someone in your past probably who has not been clear with their intentions, who has sort of been wearing a mask, okay? Let me just adjust the camera because I see that it's not adjusted. Sorry for the disturbance. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. I had to adjust that camera. Okay, so yes, so firstly the answer is yes to the question that you have asked. The other messages that I'm getting is that I don't know if this is regarding an artistic venture that you want to start. Whatever it is, but most of you, I think this is about love, because 7th house is about partners and partnerships. It's also the house of marriage, okay? This is what 7th house is all about. I feel that you have a very strong vision of identifying. You have learned a lot in your life and you have had experiences where people were not being good to you, where people were not being true to you, where you have met people who were very immature and emotionally insensitive. They do not have a lot of emotional intelligence. Okay, so I'm getting again a number of messages. If you are confused, whatever it is, the answer is yes. This can be you offering, giving your heart to somebody. Then we have the yes, we have the partners, and we have the Ace of Cups, which talks about offering, okay? Offering a healing heart to somebody, offering a healing hand to someone, offering something good to somebody, okay? So this can mean a number of things. Let me just adjust the camera again. I don't know what's up with my camera today. I'm so sorry for the recurring disturbance today. Anyway, but I feel that this is appropriate, like the disturbance, because I feel that this is exactly what you have been witnessing in your life, especially your love life and your relationships. Maybe you have had a lot of deceptive people around you, and this is not the time to be entertaining those people. A number of messages, if you keep entertaining the same kind of people and expecting your life to change differently and miraculously, attract a loving person and an emotionally mature person in your life, and that is not going to happen. So yes, you need to be very, very, very discerning of the fact that you only entertain strong bonded relationships. If you're asking if there's love in future for you, then there definitely is. If you are asking if you will ever find love or something like that, then yes, definitely, for sure, because 7th house is all about marriages. Whatever you do, wherever you're headed, please, I am getting a very strong message that you need to be very, very, very trusting of your own intuition. You exactly know who is lying to you. You exactly know now better. Hopefully, you have learned from your past that people who have not been good for you, how they treat you. These can be the closest family members. These can be past lovers in most cases. But now your life is going to pace up with in terms of your art, in terms of your career, in terms of everything, mainly in terms of love. So if this is like waiting for somebody, like will someone apologize to you, I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, but at the same time, if you are like expecting like will I ever get married, then yes, definitely the answer is yes. If you're asking like should you approach somebody, then also yes, like the answer is yes, that you should definitely approach this person, whoever it is on your mind. Not because the other person would also say yes, but because you deserve to speak your heart. You deserve to speak your truth. Another thing with the Seven of Swords is again like the card of deception, the card of not showing your true colors. Even with the Knight of Swords is like the fastest knight, but again, this knight is wearing a lot of armors. So I would say be very open with your communication. If you are planning to communicate with somebody, please be very open in your communication. If you see someone coming towards you very fast, please be a little cautious of the people who sort of want to sway you off of your feet. Okay, because understand that a stable love and a stable connection takes and grows over time. It would not be something that quickly grows and then it burns out and then sort of burns out into pieces. It would not be like that. A stable, healthy, strong connection is where someone offers you their true intentions and their truest heart. I do see that if you are expecting a love offer or love offer from a specific person, please be very aware of I don't know, like I'm just getting like deception. This could be you wearing a mask. This could be you not telling the truth to somebody, or this could be somebody else not being very true to you. I'm not saying that someone is a bad person or, you know, that's none of our business to judge someone's character, and definitely not my business sitting here with my hands like to be judging somebody's character. But at the same time, you have to be very discerning this time. There is new love coming for you over the horizon. If you keep accepting less than what you deserve, then of course you will keep pushing the positive things away from your life. You are in a place where you can now discern between what's good for you and what's bad for you. With the 7th house, again, yes, you are destined to be married with a beautiful partner who is going to give you their all, who might also be an artist. But this person that I'm getting, like, I don't know, I'm sort of getting like two energies here. That there's one person who's very stable and secure with their careers. At the same time, one person who's sort of a little deceptive and is sort of like, you know, wants to just, I don't know, like rush in. Okay, so, you know, I was listening to Keynote Tarot the other day, and she said that if somebody is very like rushes in towards me, then I would sort of doubt their intentions, and like not in a way, again, not in a way of character, judging their character, but at the same time in a way of being a little cautious of why this person is so overly wanting to be in my life. Like, because, you know, there's always probably something that they think that they can get from you that they cannot have on their own, and that's why somebody's overly attached to you, you know, overly wants to be in your life. Like, why is this person? I would just like to say that just keep an open mind. Okay, just keep an open mind. At the same time, have a very discerning mind. Like, don't close. I know that's a very confusing message. What I mean to say by that is that yes, the answer is yes to your question. I don't know what that question is. We're not getting into that. But then the other message that I'm getting with the tarot is that please be very discerning. Okay, you are a very strong and a powerful person. You hold the power this time in any relationship that comes into your life. You hold the power. Don't let external people, don't let external influence your own judgment. At the same time, don't let your own illusions influence your own judgments. Okay, what I mean by that is that maybe you have a tendency to put somebody up on a pedestal and hence not be your true self towards them. Any good relationship, friendship is always based on honesty and truth. Be very true to yourselves, and you cannot be true to somebody else if you're not true to yourselves. So be very true, be very honest towards yourselves. And yes, so that's all that I have in this reading. I hope that this was helpful in some way. And yeah, and also if in case you would like to purchase my jewelry, all my links to my jewelry store are in the description of this episode. Also, if in case you would like to purchase, book a personal reading with me, again, the links are in the description of this episode. So please feel free to contact me on Instagram, on whatever website. Everything is there. Okay, everything is there. Just like, yeah, I hope that this message was a little clear. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, like also like, yeah, this new person that's coming is very different from what you have been experiencing in your love life till now. Please don't settle. Don't settle for less. You deserve the best. Okay, whatever. So yeah, so I hope that this was helpful, and also please don't be deceptive. Okay, just be very honest. Yeah, so I really hope that this was helpful in some small way. And yeah, and bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. So if you chose this rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. This is going to be a very short reading. At the same time, I would just like to say that please form your question very clearly. Your yes, no, maybe question has to be very clear and crisp. Okay, and yeah, so also in case you don't like the answer, you can go back, choose another pile. You can pick another reading from another reader. You can pick another reading from my channel. I don't know, or mainly just trust your own intuition. Just let this reading be a confirmation. Don't let this reading take away from what you already know. Okay, so we have Mercury retrograde as reinvention. We have abundance. We have Ten of Swords. We have Page of Wands. We have Strength. We have Emperor. And we have Five of Pentacles. That's a strange energy. So if your question has been I think it's mainly about a career choice. Okay, so what I'm getting is that yes, there's a lot of abundance lying your way. Okay, that's the yes no answer that I'm getting, and I'm getting like, yes, there is a lot of abundance lying your way. Okay, so please hear me out completely. But this abundance is sort of like waiting for you on the other side of an ending. So please don't be alarmed, please don't be scared. You might have been going through a time or a period in your life where you feel a little stuck, where you feel financially stuck. Let me just see about the Mercury retrograde card, because I have one message that I'm getting regarding the Mercury retrograde. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. Saturn as the Lord. Oh, okay, sorry, this is Saturn. Why did I read this? Okay, so we have, sorry, I read the wrong thing. Okay, so Mercury retrogression. Mishaps are like knives that either serve us or cut us as we grasp them by blade or by the handle. Okay, so this with the Mercury retrograde card, I feel that you have been suffering a lot of loss and financial difficulties. If this is you, then like you can continue watching this reading. If not, then of course pick another pile, choose another video, whatever suits you. Okay, There have been certain endings in your life. There have been a lot of endings in your life. But this has been a time of reinvention is what you do not see. There's a lot of abundance, money and wealth coming to you. Any money that you have spent is going to come back to you tenfolds. Okay. Yes. So I was thinking like, why do I read 10 and I have I'm reading 5 and then I'm thinking about 10 and then I read 10 as well. It's going to come back tenfold to you. Okay, and this might not be in a way that you expect. Here is a story, okay, that I'm getting, that if this is about a career, this also speaks about ending of something old, okay. This could be a current living situation, this could be a current situation, a current business, a current job, a current some current direction that you thought you were headed, but you might have to end and completely redirect yourself towards a new situation. This new situation might have you travel, like you might have to go away from your current situation, you might have to move or relocate, and which involves a lot of passion, like you following your gut, you following your passions, your love. This situation is, although very new, like you might not feel very experienced at it, but this is, I think, something that you might have a tendency to underestimate your potential. Like, you know, it's good to be humble, but it's really not good to downplay your accomplishments or to say that, oh my God, yeah, I'm just a beginner, because you are not a beginner. You're definitely not a beginner. You are very well experienced in this, whatever thing is that you are going towards. It might seem like a completely new direction. You might think that you don't have enough degrees or enough experience in this particular field, but this is something that's new, more passionate, more aligned to your purpose, is very different from what you expected yourself to be doing at this point. But it demands you to sort of leave a current situation which you have been, where you have been putting a lot of time, effort, money and energy. So you probably might have started something and then you might have to restart something, but then this restart is going to make you feel much stronger, is going to get you into the Emperor energy. So the Strength and the Emperor, these are major arcanas, and your reading ending with 2 major arcanas, sort of very significant, because again I see this abundance energy, like you are supposed to be filthy rich is what I'm getting. I don't know, you know, rich is relative, okay. I don't know, whatever your definition of rich is, you're supposed to be filthy rich in this direction, okay. But yes, this direction might need you to leave something behind. It might need you to leave some people behind. It might need you to end something. I don't know what it is. It depends on your situation. But this entire period that you have been going through has been sort of like reinventing you. This is all like a redirection, divine redirection energy. Like even with the Mercury retrograde, I'm getting like currently maybe you are in a place where you are either confused. So anything that's new, okay, again, please do what you feel is right for you. But as per this reading, I feel that anything that's new, anything that's sort of making you feel a little inexperienced, like I don't know if I know enough about this, how am I going to pull it off, but this seems really exciting, this is so cool, okay, yeah, I might have to leave everything behind, I might have to move to a new location, yeah, but then so what, like, you know, I have already taken so many leaps of faith in my life, what's the harm, okay, what's the harm? There's no harm, actually. You're being guided to a beautiful new direction. And I see this angel standing there with a lot of wealth and money on the other side of you, walking away from the situation that was really not paying you off. You think that your current situation or your current job is really giving you the security money, but you sort of don't realize that you have been in the survival mode. And if you are understanding this reading and if you are liking this direction, then I would really say that this is because you somehow deep down know that you deserve more, and you deserve more money, you deserve more to feel more alive when you are going to work, okay. Your work will occupy most of your life, and hence it has to be something that really fires you up. It has to involve so much passion. It has to give you back what you are giving into it, okay. So Maybe your current situation requires a lot of energy, a lot of input, a lot of money from you, but it's not really giving you back as much as you deserve, because you are worthy of so much more abundance. But again, this entire confusing state, you're supposed to redirect yourselves to a new situation, because you deserve better, because you deserve good. This could be that maybe after you relocate, you find a new, for some of you I'm getting like maybe you will find how blessed you are. I was also, George R.R. Martin, I think that's the name. I hope I'm not like, I'm so sorry. I'm usually very, very bad with names. I'm very bad with names, okay? So, the guy who wrote Game of Thrones, he was initially writing some other book, okay? And he had to like throw the old book away and start over again. This is exactly the kind of energy, and that's when he started writing Game of Thrones, and it gave him the abundance and success that he could not even imagine he could achieve, okay? So this is exactly the kind of energy that you are being directed towards. The new is better, the new is more passionate, the new is way more wealthier. I think this is definitely in case of your career. I'm not getting a love message in this case. So if you're looking for an answer in love, please choose another pile, choose another video, something like that. But this is specifically in case of moving, in case of, choosing the new direction, choosing something where you feel like you like it, you are very interested in it, but like, you just need one person to say yes or something like that, because it's nicer for you, your intuition is telling you, but you sort of don't have the confidence to pursue it. That's the only thing that's stopping you. Yeah, so don't let your past hold you back. Okay, that's the message that I'm getting in my head. So this is all that I have for you today, and this was, I know, shorter than my usual readings, but I hope that this gave you some sort of clarity. And I will see you again next time. Bye bye. And also, so sorry. In case you would like to book a personal reading with me, all my links are in the description of this episode. Also, if you would like to purchase my jewelry, oh, did I just burn my hand? No, I did not. My jewelry, you can definitely, again, the links are in the description, okay? So, bye bye, take care. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose this clear quartz and this pile, then this is going to be a reading. Yes, no, or maybe. I don't know what it is. Like, first pile we had like a clear answer, second pile was like conditions applied. So if your condition is this way, I don't know what this is going to be about. But again, I would just like to say that I hope that you formed your question very clearly, which has a yes, no, or maybe answer. Again, if you don't like the answer, you can choose another pile, you can choose another reading and from another reader, from my channel, whatever. Just make sure that at the end of the day, that you are trusting your intuition. Let this reading be a validation for your intuition, and let not this reading, dominate or lead your life, okay? So we have the Grand Cross, the Provoker. We have Take Action. We have the Star. We have Three of Swords. We have Justice. We have Lovers. We have Three of Wands. This is a very strange reading. So for yes, no, maybe. Again, I'm getting conditions applied. Let's see. Let's see first. Let me just read this Grand Cross Provoker because I'm new to astrology. I'm just studying astrology in depth. Okay. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. I was getting this. Okay, so the Grand Cross is an area of tension in a chart, thus becoming a great catalyst for movement and change. A rare astrological configuration, the Grand Cross, also called as the Grand Square, occurs when 4 planets form a perfect cross in the skies. These planets are around 90 degrees from each other, meaning there are 4 planetary squares 90 degrees apart and 2 planetary oppositions 180 degrees apart. Okay, squares are in the astrological chart cause tension and restriction. oppositions as well as are seldom soft aspects. They come with the pressure to grow, the will to exceed to any limitation put in one's path. But the Grand Cross is the most rare and intense of all. Okay, this is not the time for you to sit back and not take any action towards love, towards your goals, towards moving to a new place, towards exploring what you can do, towards anything that your heart desires. I'm getting a very clear message, like, and this is the clear Quartz. This is like a rare opportunity in your life that is going to bring you a lot of abundance. You have three major arcanas here, we have the Justice, the Lovers, and the Star. And all these three together, they're telling me that this opportunity is so rare and is going to bring you closer to the love of your life. Okay, I know that, I don't want to romanticize the idea of just having one love in your entire life. Don't worry, you can always find love. But this is definitely going to take you to a person that you never thought you could spend, who's just like actually too good to be true. When your life has been difficult for a long time, and then finally some good things start happening in your life, and you begin to procrastinate, like, oh my God, is this really happening for me? Is good really happening to me? Because you have been stuck in the energy of negativity for so long that this situation, whatever it is asking you to take action. So if your question is like, should I take action? Yes, so do that. Should I do something? If it's like in the alignment of doing something, you requiring to do something, then the answer is yes. If the answer is that should I not take any action, then the answer is no. Okay, that you should take action, whatever it is. Even if this is in case of your career, like, put all your energy into your career. I'm not saying that to the extent of burning out. Please take time out to rest so that you have a better direction of how to work and go about and things, and how to always keep excitement and alive in your love life and your professional life. Okay, but at the same time, this is to take action towards any situation that's coming up in your life. Like, you have to get up, you have to go. You have to take life, like, take charge of life. Okay, take charge of your own life. Opportunities like the ones that you already have or the ones that you will get in the future are not something that happen every single day to everyone. Okay, and I'm not saying this like in a way to again, if you don't like this reading, just close it. Okay, but this is like, I'm getting wishing upon a star, a dream come true sort of an opportunity that you have. If this is related, mostly I'm getting like this might be related to career. If this is related to career, like, it might involve love as well. I don't know how. Okay, maybe like you're going to start something with somebody you love or something like that, or you start something new in your career and you end up meeting your love, your the person that you're going to marry, or you marry somebody and then you end up finding your destiny or what you're supposed to do with your career. Yeah, so like, this definitely involves love. This definitely involves your heart being healed after a lot of heartbreak. I see that, like, it's time to confront your pain as well. Another message that I'm getting is that suppressing your emotions is really not taking you anywhere. If you feel anger in your heart, if you feel pain in your heart, just feel it. Just feel it. Just scream it out, okay? Because that's your heart chakra opening up. And if you have, like, I feel, most of us, we have had our fair share of heartbreaks. Everyone in this world has had. So if you're somebody who just likes to close things within them and do not want to face the reasons why your heart aches for and longs, for better things in life, and why is it still feeling that pain? If you think like suppressing pain is going to take you anywhere, then it's not going to take you anywhere. Okay, you have to learn how to express your pain, okay, in the most productive ways. And I'm getting mostly this would be in your career. You'll realize that every heartbreak that you've gone through in the past has so blissfully manifested you like these amazing opportunities, and now is the time to take action towards your goals. Now is not the time to procrastinate. Now is not the time to put your goals on the back burner. Now is not the time to rethink whether you should or should not open your heart again for somebody. You should always keep your heart open. Of course, have a discerning head, have discernment in your mind that this is what I know what you deserve. Discernment and know your worth, know what you deserve and know what you desire in your life. You might desire a specific partner. You might have certain emotional, physical, mental, spiritual needs that sort of like not need to be fulfilled by somebody else, but also be matched by somebody else, okay? And it's okay if there are certain needs that you would like somebody else to fulfill in your life. It's your life, not mine, it's definitely, and I'm not going to say that till the time you're completely healed, you cannot find the love of your life, because that's really not true. I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is just something that I'm channeling, that healing is a process and is a journey and can be done with somebody else as well. If you're asking if you should open your heart again to somebody else, then yes, definitely you should. What's the worst thing that would happen? This would not go according to your plans, but again, understand that every past heartbreak has got you to where you are and has got you to more accomplishments. So stop being so afraid of everything that life puts in front of you. I know that this might seem like a difficult situation, but you have the courage to come out of it. You have the courage to come out of any situation, to balance yourself out and to come find a way out of any situation, okay? And this sort of like is like, take action towards the person that you love. Take action towards the career that you love. Lovers cannot, like, I'm getting like this is mostly in terms of love, like in terms of love, like romantic love. But this romantic love is also in your career. Okay. Yeah. So the answer is take action. Yes, go forward, open your heart, go forward, stop procrastinating, go work for this business, this new idea that you have, suddenly feel inspiration towards. Go take that trip, go take that something, okay? Go do the new thing. Go heal your heart. Go express your pain. Go open your heart again, okay? Yeah, it might not be easy for you to do that, but it's okay. People who are meant to be in your life, they will understand. They will be supportive. And you will also learn how to be supportive of others. And 4 + 7 is 11, and we have 11 years. So there's like a wish fulfillment happening here as well. So yeah, so like this will be like a dream come true. Opportunities like these do not come every single day. People, you don't meet good people every single day. There are plenty good people in this world, but you don't meet good people every single day. And how do you know how to discern between good people and bad people if you keep your heart closed? That's just not something that you will ever learn, okay? So at least if it doesn't go as per your desires, like it will still go as per what you truly deserve. Eventually you will end up with somebody who matches your energy. I don't know, just take action is the answer. Okay, so yeah, I hope that this gives some sort of clarity. And yeah, in case you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on my Instagram. You can book the readings on my from the links in the description of this episode. Also, if you would like to purchase my jewelry, again, the links are in the description of this episode. So please feel free to contact me. And life goes on. Also, you can listen to my podcast as well. Okay, so bye, take care. Hello, pile number, what is this? Pile number 4. So if you chose this black tourmaline and this pile, then this is going to be your yes, no, maybe reading. This is going to be shorter than my other readings, also very precise. Please keep in mind that you have framed your question very clearly, that the answer to your question is yes, no, or maybe. I don't know what we're going to get, but please make sure that your question was very clear and evident. At the same time, if you don't like the answer, please go choose another pile. Please go watch another reading from another reader, from my channel, whatever it is, whatever suits you. At the same time, please make sure that this reading is just a validation for your intuition. Don't let tarot dictate your life, okay? So yeah, so we have South Node, life stats. The situation will improve. We have the 6 of Wands. That's good. We have the Two of Cups. Somehow all the readings are about love. We have the Daughter of Cups. We have the Mother of Wands in the reverse. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay. So if your question was that will the situation that you are in, this could be like a romantic situation because we have the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. We have a clear answer that yes, the situation will improve. The South Node talks about karma. Okay, it talks about life's, yeah, it's karma. So this book says that South Node, life's debts, karma when properly understood is just the mechanics through which consciousness manifests. The South Nodes represents a karmic point in our charts where certain matters must be discharged or cast off in order to develop and move on to greater things in life. Okay, so this talks about sort of your past, if like, you know, your past has been impacting your love life, like I don't know, like I'm getting a message that your past impacting your present life, okay, your past especially impacting your love life. But don't worry, the situation, whatever you are in, if you're single or if you are in a relationship, if you are in a marriage, it will improve, okay? It will definitely improve because we have the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about victory, and that coming with the Two of Cups talks about you both together finding a solution and together improving the situation and resolving your life's debts, your karmic debts. Any problems, you know, we often, I think, highly romanticize love. It's because we have been growing up watching these romantic movies that end at a happy ending, okay, where you have an ending and the ending is that the couple kisses and then the movie ends. But that's not the end, that's the beginning, okay. I was reading this the other day that you know that a person is supposed to be in your life forever when you and that person have sort of overcome a difficult situation in your lives together. So trust that any difficult situation that you have or are going through, you will be able to overcome those situations with people who are supposed to end up in your life, you know, for the rest of your lives. So if somebody is only there for you when you are only happy, when you are only ecstatic, then of course that person is not supposed to be with you, you know. But when you are in like a loving and supportive relationship, that support has to be there in your highs and your lows. For example, when you are victorious, this person should not feel jealous, should not feel envious of you, should not begin to, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm happy for you, but yeah, I've, you know, then suddenly think of their own goals all of a sudden and not celebrate you. People who love you should celebrate you at your accomplishments, and when you are at your lowest, they should be unconditionally there for you. If you, for most of your, I'm seeing like this, this sacrificing energy, okay, which has been a little self-sabotaging. So you might have had like a tendency to self-sacrifice a lot, because we have the Mother of Wands, which is like the Queen of Wands, and that's in the reverse, which is sort of like sacrificing energy is what I'm getting, like not being very assertive of yourselves. And Nine of Wands is like taking a lot of burdens and fighting your battles all alone. If you know, a couple is supposed to overcome a difficult situation together. You are supposed to be with somebody who is there for you in the good and the bad times. For some of you, I'm getting like this also concerns like a daughter. I don't know if that's true. But like anyway, like don't worry about your daughter. Another message, yes, this is very clear again, that you know, we think that whatever we tell our children verbally is something that they would follow. That's really bullshit, because our children would follow what we show them. Like what we do in our lives, our actions are something that our children would copy exactly. No matter what we say verbally, no matter if we do something terrible in front of them and then say that, oh, only mommy is supposed to do this and you're not supposed to do that. And then children would not believe you, okay? They would understand that you are just lying and they would not believe you at all. They would just still do the things that you are doing. So make sure that your actions are something that when your daughter or when your son, when your child does that, you will be happy with their lives. For example, if you are somebody who sacrifices yourselves a lot, who has been overly sacrificing in a relationship, in a marriage, and if you imagine your daughter doing the same thing or receiving the same kind of treatment or not having the reciprocity in a marriage later in their lives in future, would you like that? Would you really accept that? No, right? If the answer is no, then stop behaving as if. This is not something that you're going to teach your future children, or most of you, I feel like your existing children. The situation will improve in any case, but you will have to take power back in your hands. Accept that all the challenges that you are going through are firstly yours to conquer. Okay, individually you have to stop feeling the need to have someone in your life, but at the same time, if this is about a romantic relationship, then of course, what's the point of being in a romantic relationship if you do not feel loved, cherished and understood in a relationship? If you don't feel celebrated when you are successful, if you don't feel supported when you are at your lowest, then what's the point of being in a relationship? We don't choose our parents, we don't choose our siblings, but our friendships and our partners are somebody that we have the liberty, is the family that we choose. And we choose to spend the rest of our lives with these people. So make sure that the family that you are choosing on your own is somebody who's supportive of you. Okay, so yes, the situation will improve, but how it's going to improve is when you take power back in your hands. Okay, the black tourmaline is a very protective stone. I'm also getting like a very, 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 very protective energy over your child. For some of you, this could be very specific. Or you might have like an overly motherly instinct, okay? For example, you might feel too motherly towards a sibling or somebody. Like really just let go of control is what I'm getting. Focus on you, focus on taking care of yourself and understand that people who love you would love you back. If you have to beg for somebody's love, then that's not really love. Okay. Yeah, so that's the message that I'm getting. I hope that this was clear. And that gave you some sort of a clarity. We have like 4, 2 and number 6, which is like 6 in Lover's card and is the Venus energy as well. Just in case that's relevant, that means that, and we have 6 here as well, which talks about like you discovering, finding love. I feel that you will first find love in yourself. I would say fall in love with you first. And then see how it feels to be in love. And then you would not want to settle for anybody who's not giving you the same treatment like you give yourselves. We always settle for love that we think we deserve. Okay? Understand this thing. And if this is not something that you are happy with, then you will know. Just take your power back. Just first learn how to love yourself, and then you will see how it feels to be loved. If you are very happy on your own and suddenly you're around your partner or somebody and that person makes you feel terrible and you would rather spend your time alone, then that's something to be thought about. It's your life, it's definitely not my life. I'm thinking, and I'm again like getting the situation will improve in general. It will improve like for you, okay? Not necessarily with this person, without this person, or whatever it is. I'm getting like the situation will improve, okay, eventually. If this person is really, like if you really, but in any case, the situation will only improve when you take your power back. When you focus on you, when you love yourself first. When you learn what love is, okay? Yeah, so that's all that I have for you today. I know that this was very specific and I hope that this was helpful in some way. And yeah, in case you would like to book a personal reading with me, all my links are in the description of this episode. And in case you would like to purchase my jewelry, again, you can contact me, DM me on Instagram, and life goes on. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 5. So if you chose this Lapis Lazuli and this pile, then this is going to be your reading on yes, no or maybe question. So please make sure that your question is very clear, that you are very clear about what you're asking, and that it is a yes, no or maybe question. Of course, like I don't know what's the answer. We'll see what the answer is. It could be very subjective. It could be very direct. I don't know what it is. Of course, if you don't like the answer that you receive, you can definitely pick another pile. You can choose another reading from another reader. You can do whatever you feel like, but whatever it is, please don't let tarot dictate your life. At the end of the day, please make sure that you follow your own intuition first, and let this reading be sort of like a validation to your intuition, okay? So we have the 11th house with friends. We have remain positive. We have the Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so that's nice, because we have started with the 11th house, which says friends and friendships, and we end with the Three of Cups, which is also a card of friendships. Let's scooch a little bit, please. So again, I'm getting like a condition, okay? So if you're asking about like, will a work situation collaboration work out nicely with your, like if you have recently started a collaboration with someone, yes, like for sure. But like the things that you want to achieve in your life, you will not do it alone, is what I'm getting, okay? You will accomplish something great in this lifetime, but with other people. You're not supposed to accomplish something great on your own. Not in a bad way, not in a way that you cannot do it on your own, but you're destined to meet people like you and celebrate your success with them. So if you haven't found your soul tribe yet, this is somewhere that you are headed, okay? It says, don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Okay, so I was watching this interview the other day, and I think it's Gopal Das. I'm sorry if I mispronounce the name. Again, I'm very bad with names. So he was saying that we all need people who are our equals. For example, when we are with people who are not as smart as us, or not our equals in any way, mostly intellectually, emotionally, then like if somebody is like less intelligent than us, or if we know more than them, then also we're putting up a mask, because we're always, always sort of like having to be very protective in front of them, having to be very good in front of them, and something like that. But and at the same time, when we are with people who know more than us, then we always have to be a student in front of them, okay? So we cannot really be ourselves in front of them. We can only be our true selves in front of people and with people who are on our level. And if you are somebody who has struggled making friends and finding true friendships, I see a group of friends, you finding your soul tribe. Just remain positive that wherever you are headed towards a lot of abundance. Like your destiny is about to change drastically. And I see a lot of celebrations. So whatever, I don't know how it fits in your situation about yes, no, or maybe. So the situation here is, the answer that I'm getting is that it's supposed to bring you a lot of money, but you're not supposed to cultivate this money on your own. So maybe you'll eventually find your soul tribe. And the only way to find people who truly resonate with you is when you truly understand and know and befriend yourself. It's very practical, because till the time you don't know who you are, till the time you don't know what you love, how will you find people who love the same things as you? You know, if you keep pretending to love the things that other people around you love, then of course you feel alone in front of them, because you are hiding your true self. But it's only when you are honest with yourselves that you tell yourself that, okay, this is what I want to do in my life, this is what I'm passionate about. And when you begin to pursue your passions, it's only in that journey, that path, that life path, that you will find people who will be like you. And I feel like these people would sort of like enter into your life on its own. Like, I would say that if you haven't found these people yet, so I think that it's because like they're on their way, and you will find new opportunities coming your way. You'll attract these opportunities. Just have to keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you love to do. Ask yourself every single day, what do I really, if I knew that I was really supported in my life, what would I really do? If I knew that no matter which career path I choose, I will always come out victorious, what would I do in my life? What career path would I choose? Will I keep doing what I'm currently doing, or would I completely change my career path? And if you are already doing what you love to do, then just keep doing that. Keep doing you, boo. Okay, because there's a lot of celebration, a lot of positivity, a lot of wealth, a lot of happiness, a lot of celebrations, mainly a lot of accomplishments, a lot of recognition, a lot of rewards in your future. Okay, a lot of it. Just remain positive that this is where you are headed, and you will attract it. Just don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, don't lose hope, don't lose hope, don't lose hope. And you know, with this hanged woman, like, I see that this person has her hands like behind her head, and she's like just chilling, okay? Although she's hanging upside down, but she's still zen and she's still relaxed. This is the kind of energy that I see you in, okay? Like, just be in that energy, and trust me, you'll attract these opportunities. If you already have found this group of friends, and you've recently started new with somebody, trust that this is going to bring you a lot of fortune. Remain positive. Keep working towards your goals. Keep finding new ways. Keep finding ways to solve the problems. Keep going towards your mission with others, and keep collaborating. Keep collaborating. Keep collaborating with people who are your equal. Okay, don't and you will together with other people accomplish something that's so much beyond what you initially thought. I know this is like a collective energy that we all are headed towards, but this is definitely something that I'm getting, that you are supposed to accomplish something great along with your friends. Okay, these will be your true friends. These are friends who are your equal. These are not the friends that's like a one-sided where there's one-sided communication. The Lapis Lazuli is also a crystal of communication, which talks about the throat chakra, which means that there is a lot of to and fro communication. Okay, the Queen of Cups is, again, I see like, this person with the glass of wine, and then those 3 glasses. Again, I see a lot of celebration, a lot of time to relax, a lot of, luxury, a lot of wealth, and you will attract everything. Your destiny is about to change. This time of just waiting around for opportunities is over. That was just so that you could attract new people, and now you're here. You will attract for sure, or if you have already attracted, you all are destined to do great in your career together. So if this is like, again, asking about collaborating with friends, then yes, definitely start that business idea with new people. Start it. If you are starting something on your own, yes, again, do that thing. Start something that's new, that is like, makes you feel passionate, makes you feel more alive, because that's something that will lead you to people with whom you would start something new and go towards another opportunity that would bring you even more abundance than you thought you could reach on your own, if it makes sense. Okay, yeah, so this is the message that I'm getting for you. This was very clear, cut and short. I hope that this was helpful in some way, and in case you would like to book a personal reading with me, please, you can contact me, DM me on my Instagram. All my links are in the description of this episode. Also, if you would like to purchase my jewelry, again, you can contact me. And yeah, and life goes on. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 6. So if you chose this amethyst and this pile, then this is going to be your yes, no, or maybe reading. So yeah, so this is like going to provide you clarity on whatever situation that you are in. I don't know what that is, and I just realized that I did not pull card out from one of the decks. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so I forgot to pull one card in this deck, but we will pull that towards, like, let's see. Okay, so we have the sun for you again. So before I go on and read your cards, I would just like to say that take this as just a validation for your own intuition, and make sure that your question is very clear about yes, no, maybe, and yeah, I don't know what kind of an answer we're getting. But if you don't like the answer, you can of course go back, pick another pile, choose another reading, choose another anything that you like, okay? Choose another something. Okay, so yeah. So yes, so that's what I wanted to say. And we have all these cards here. And I think I will maybe pull that card out of this deck as well. So we have the sun, we have the 6 of spring, we have the 6 of autumn, and we have this card that says a year from now. Okay. So what I'm getting with all of this is that, let me just first read everything that's there. Okay, so we have the sun, we have the a year from now. We have it's time to take action, be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities with the ace of spring. We have the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. This is the 6 of autumn or the 6 of pentacles. This is the ace of wands. Then we have 10 of swords, I think. This says that the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Okay, then we have the 5 of autumn, which is the 5 of pentacles, which is reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for career change, feeling challenged by many issues. And then we have the ace of summer, which is the ace of cups, which says open your heart to love, beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth of the current one, the awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies. Whatever you're asking about, I'm getting like a conflicting energy, because we have these two cards here that are sort of, I think, similar to one of the other piles. So if you felt drawn to some of the other piles as well, you might have messages there as well, because I think we got the similar two cards there as well. But I think that your question is a little different, because I feel like you want to stay in a situation that you are already in. Like you are a little apprehensive towards maybe pursuing a new goal, a new situation. And it says that, yes, the situation that you are already in, the career that you are already working towards, the way that you are already working towards it, it will benefit you, but it might take longer than the other path, than the other option. Okay, so for example, if there's like something that needs to end in your life, that would be the suggested option. Because the sun talks about new beginnings. The sun talks about, is the number 1, and it talks about new, okay? It talks about leadership. But I feel like you are sort of like very stuck in your ways sometimes. And you are sort of like not wanting to take action towards something that's new. The sun says that there is a vitality, a life force, and energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. Because there is only one of you in all time. This expression is unique. What you need to understand is the fact that you don't need to settle in the name of practicality. Again, I posted this on my Instagram, like it's today when I'm recording the reading. I don't know when I'm going to upload it. But I posted this on a reel, which is a quote by something that Jim Carrey said, and that sticks with me. He said that fear comes disguised as practicality. And you are being offered new opportunities. And it's time to be fearless. Instead of like staying stuck, instead of wanting to remain in your current situations, this is not the time for that. This is not the time for procrastinating. You will get a lot of like, this is exactly like the one of the other piles. I don't know what's happening. Oh my God, I just realized we have sort of like the same cards, because I remember there was Ace of Cups as well there, and these three cards are exactly the same. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so anyway, so we have with the Ace of Spring and the Ace of Summer, we have a new opportunity coming towards you. But understand that aces are just opportunities. We have the Ace of Spring, which means this opportunity is more passionate, this is more healing, but this is more new. On the other hand, you have an opportunity where you're already sort of paying your debts. You're already like under debt. You're already like giving more than you are receiving. This could be your current energies. This could be where you are stuck right now for most of you. This could be mostly in terms of your finances, but I'm also getting like in terms of your relationship, that you're giving more than you are receiving, and you have another opportunity that is going to give you what you are giving as well, so we all like reciprocity. I know we live in a world where we sort of have promoted this idea that it's, that you have to be self-sufficient and not expect anybody to do what you are giving them, and you have to sort of be unconditional. But this is not unconditional love if you don't know how to be unconditionally loving towards yourselves. This ending that's going to happen in your life, that like if you don't end it, you might have some financial troubles. Of course, like take this reading if it resonates, okay? If you are already stuck in a situation which you're just afraid to end it because you are afraid about how will you cover the losses, the new opportunities that are coming your way are going to cover your losses. And 1 year from now, you will anyhow be in a very different and a better place. Like you will be so happy, so damn happy, happier than you've ever been in your life, okay? In terms of love life, in terms of friendship, in terms of every single thing. But again, this fear of staying more practical and ignoring your intuition is something that you need to overcome. You're supposed to be very unique as a person. You're not supposed to downplay in your life. Like I think you're somebody who has been downplaying your accomplishments. Again, this is a similar reading. Like I've channeled this already in one of the other piles. I don't know why is this repeating. Maybe you're the same person wanting another clarification, so you've like, I don't know, picked 2 piles and it is the same message. Just let me know if that's true, okay? I don't know. But this is like you overthinking unnecessarily when you know what your heart truly wants and desires. You know that you're supposed to be getting more out of life. You know that it's only your fear that's stopping you. You know that you keep settling for these practical ideas, these practical things out of fear. You know that you deserve more love. You know that you deserve more money. You know that you deserve more friends. I'm also getting like a collaborative effort. I'm also getting like, your family will be very supportive of the new decisions that you will be taking in your life. So you will have support system. You do not have to do this alone. You will not have to do this alone. You just have to understand that you're supposed to lead. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be the leader of your own life. And yeah, so this opportunity, this is like 1 year from now. If you want to stay in the same situation, it might take even longer to get into a better place. But it's definitely better to accept something new, because that would also bring you to a lot of happiness. Okay, that's very confusing. That's very confusing. That's a very confusing message. So what it's trying to say is that the situation that you're asking about might have an ending anyhow. But understand that any sort of difficulty that you go through, you have the leadership to come out of it. Okay? Any kind of ending that you go through, you have the abilities to come out of it victoriously. You have the ability to take yourself out of this situation, okay? You have the promise of these new opportunities, okay? But yeah, I don't know if this sort of confused you. I don't know if this gave you any kind of clarity or not, because I am a little confused with this reading, okay? Like, what exactly is it that they're trying to say? I don't know. They're saying that this is it. They will understand. People who okay, my guides are saying that people are supposed to understand will understand. Stop overthinking, Tanvi, okay? Anyway, so whatever. So this is the reading that we have. I don't know. I hope that this was helpful and this gave you some clarity in some way. And don't let fear hold you back. Please, fear comes disguised as practicality. Please don't let fear hold you back. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope that this was helpful in some way. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And in case you would like to purchase my jewelry, you can always contact me on Instagram and whatever. And all the links are in the description. And in case you would like to book a personal reading with me, also all the links are in the description of this episode. So please feel free. And bye-bye. Take care.